Hello, sorry for the shitty audio quality. I simply could not care right now. So basically, Chyra Alves, you ruined my life. I'm probably gonna die soon anyway, so I'm not gonna spend any more time on this earth fearing you. Kind of shivering as I record this, to be honest. But, you know, now is the time for action. I've spent so long being afraid of you and frozen and still in that fear. But no more. It's time that everyone know what you are, who you are, what you have done to me. Yeah. With that said, just remember that when I met you, when we first started talking, the very first DMs we exchanged, I was 16. And very quickly, things got kind of crazy. And let us remember that while you were thinking about using my body, I was thinking about not failing my classes. You manipulated me into silence, and I was only able to finally escape your grasp because of one person. So, you've used this to silence me before. All those DMs that you have between us, go ahead, show them off. I'm not afraid of you. I'm not afraid of that. All there is to see is the years-long grooming and eventual assaults that you tried to hide. You demanded sexual favors of me when I have wronged you. You took screenshots of me naked without my knowledge and kept a folder of those screenshots, also before I was 18. You admitted to manipulating me to come back to you after we broke up. You tried to see me in person for so long, guilting me and blaming me, the minor who still lived with her parents. You blamed me for not being able to see you. You guilted me for not being able to see you. I was young, I was fucking stupid. I was in love with you. You were my first true love. At least that's what I felt in my heart, that I truly loved you, and you were the first person that I had those feelings for. I dedicated so much of my time, my life, my existence to believing that you truly loved me back. And eventually you did get to see me. Just days after I turned 18. You would have seen me before then, if you could, though. You tried. But you saw me just after I turned 18. And before we had even left the airport, you were asking me to touch your dick. When we got back to my parents' house, you put a collar on me and you assaulted me sexually for the first time. Now, thanks to your grooming, I did not really comprehend everything that happened. After you left, a friend of mine asked me if I thought maybe I was groomed, and I brushed it off. I thought certainly not. And I look back now, and I wonder how I did not see it. Then I remember you were just as immature as I. You behaved like the child that I was. And the difference is that you are a fucking adult. You were an adult then. You knew what you were doing. It's that simple. Being in love with you as I was, I saw you again. This time I visited you, states away from where I lived. Again, The moment you saw me, you were all over me, groping my thighs in the back of a car. And the moment we got to your apartment, you raped me. And over the course of that visit, you did many things that I did not want. Do you remember the shower? I do. Do you remember having me lay down on your bed and then getting off with my ass and coming all over my back? Because I do. And there's so much more. There is so much more. Despite all of that horror, your manipulation never stopped. Constant gaslighting, trying to convince me that it was something we both wanted, when I knew it was not, when I could feel it was not, when I knew that I did not want what was happening. And eventually I escaped my abusive parents and I got my own apartment. And you visited me there. That was the last time you visited me. With my friend there, it wasn't as easy, but you did manage to still get to me before you left. On New Year's 2024, you assaulted me in my own bed. And ever since, when I go to sleep, I have to sit with the memories that you left me. But that same January 2024, after those years of turmoil, I broke down and spilled everything to my friend. She helped me realize everything that happened to me, and I cut you out of my life. I then spoke to a close friend of yours who had known you for much longer than I had known you. You, of course, know who I'm referring to. And he told me many, many, many things about you. Things that you really should be ashamed of. But for months afterwards, I could not sleep. I had nightmares almost every night and during the days. I couldn't help but fucking cry. I couldn't hold a job. Couldn't stop fucking shaking. And just like the butterfly effect that had led to our first contact, the butterfly effect of your actions has had consequences on every aspect of my life for every single day. I've watched everything I love around me fucking burn over the course of years. And the funniest part, even though it's my abusive family that landed me in a psych ward, you were the one that truly broke my innocence. There's so much more to say, and if it needs to be said, I will say it. But for now, I will finish with this. You, Chyra Alves, Gremlina, Tactical Lettuce, you are a pedophile. You are a pedophile. You are a rapist. And anyone who stands by you is complacent in your actions. Fuck